Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Well, what you're seeing here is not an E46. This is my newest acquisition. This is a 1985 635 Ci. It's a car I've been kind of looking for a while now. I just absolutely love the lines on this. I mean, you see this is a prime example, absolutely crispy mint if you squint. Uh, she does need a little love, but that's why I like it. Uh, you know, first glance, it looks pretty bad. I mean, all the paint's shot. All four tires were flat on this when I picked it up. I had to put a spare on the front because that one would not take wind no matter what. But as we walk around this thing, the body is absolutely mint. There's hardly a dent anywhere that I could see. Even down low, this thing is super solid, very solid underneath from what I can see as well. Obviously, I haven't had it in the garage to take a look at it. Repaint is well failing. It is what it is. Very common on these is for these to rot out around the sunroof, and we do have kind of a soft spot here, but just a little bit that we got to address. The rest looks okay. Just again, I mean, it's dirty and gross from sitting, but the bones are really good. I mean, you could tell this thing's been sitting for a while. All the mold on it. There's lichen growing on the back. My best guess, this was sitting 20 years. The tag on the back, which we haven't got to yet, was last stickered in '08. Carfax says 2010. But I've gone through the interior, and we'll get there in a second. Every receipt inside the car is either from 2004, 2005. I found one 2006 receipt in there. My guess is he stopped driving this in about 05, 06. Whether it was health related or not, I don't know. But that seems to be about when it was driven, and then they probably just got the registration tag up on the car. From what I understand, the previous owner, he bought this in 2001, at least according to the title. I believe he did pass, and then the family held on to it for a while, finally traded it in. Inside, well, it needs a little help, but it's really not bad. I mean, the door panel, it's missing a little carpet there. That's not bad. The seats are dried and cracked, but that's pretty normal. These are the nicer sport seats. Carpet, it's in good shape. It's just stained and gross, dirty. That all can be cleaned. AutoZone, steering wheel, and shift knob. I don't think that's an actual short shifter. I think they just cut the shifter. The brakes kind of work. The clutch actually works really well. The parking brake works, which is amazing. Obviously, the back seat could use a little love. Seat covers for this thing aren't really that expensive. About $300 for the pair on the back, $400 for the front. So that's really not huge. And I don't know if we'll keep with the tan. I already kind of gone through the inside. It was just mostly a lot of napkins, some really washed out receipts. Under the power barn here, we have the M30 B34. I think she was good for about 184 horsepower. But it's all here. It even has a battery in it. 2006. You guys see what I'm saying? Like, I think '06 was about the last time this thing was driven. Maybe they threw a battery in it. They could get it back out again. We're going to bring the pressure washer out and clean it here in a bit. And we got a hot boy air intake over there. And that says Good Sun Performance. I don't know what that is. I tried to Google it. Really didn't find anything. I did check. This does spin. I just put the fan tool on the clutch fan, and the crank moves very easily, so I don't think we're locked up. I have not tried cranking on it because I do want to pull all the plugs out, lube the cylinders. I want to pull that cam cover off. These do have the oil spray bar. That can be a problem. The banjo bolts come loose, so we want to make sure those are nice and tight. Put a new gasket on it. Do a cap rotor, plugs, wires, all the tune-up stuff, and then everything else it needs, which is a lot. Passenger side here, we got kind of much the same. We got our tire iron, a whole bunch of fuses, so that's kind of telling we're popping fuses for some reason. Got a case for the faceplate on the radio. I got some windshield wipes, some trim bits. Again, some insurance receipts, again, from all '05, '06, nothing beyond that. We do have a center cap. That's kind of cool. We have a door handle trim ring. some bulbs. I think that's the limiting strap for the. But we also do have the flashlight, which I'm sure does not work, and then some crappy sun visor. For what I'm told, this was stored inside, and I believe it. While there is some vegetation and all the cracks and stuff, it's not bad. Like, stuff hasn't been piled up on this. All the growth is just on the surface. There's nothing really telling me that this sat outside. Also, I've pulled up the carpets. It's dry inside. So that again tells me that this thing probably was inside. Unfortunately, this has been repainted. That clear coat and paint is failing. Not much we can do about that. Someone added an M badge. Also, this isn't smell-o-vision, but you get within 10 paces and you can smell the fuel, which is not great. This is a mess back here. I need to get the trash and some gloves and go through this. We have some tools. They're not really good shape. Oh, we got 2 new rondelles for the body. That's awesome. And I think the receipt was in here, again, from like 06. These were only like $14 back then. Do have a bunch of quarts of oil, so we're leaking pretty bad. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts. Some gunk engine cleaner, brake fluids. That means we don't have any brakes. Some ATF, but that's probably for power steering, so that probably leaks pretty bad. Whatever that was. And we have a fishing pole. So, dude like to fish. That's cool. Whole lot of fuses for some reason. Most of them look bad. AC recharge with this operational CD. Good luck finding anything to put that CD in. My guy liked to read. It's like the street lawyer. Some fishing lures, some batteries, hoses, more engine cleaner. I don't really want to dive too far into this without gloves. We'll get into that later. Got tire iron. Got a wrench. Oh, and we have a matching 5th wheel. That's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the Style 30s. I really prefer Style 5s on these cars. Oh, we got some wiper blades. Some wiper refills. That's pretty cool. Part of the jack. So yeah, there's some goodies in here. I did run a Carfax on this, but on these older cars, anything early 2000s, you're going to have very little history. Not a whole lot. I don't know how many owners. Oh, the dash is about 156,000 miles, but you see the 000s on the odometer. That means the cluster broke. Let me grab the hose and let's pressure wash this thing. Make it look just a little better. not great, but it is different. Uh, it does look a lot better. It's going to be hard to kind of see the 50-50 because of the lighting, and this is a dark color, but yeah, you're not going to see that all. But that's all mossy. This is mostly clean. Cleaned off the top a bit. All that lichen came off, all the moss came off. Front glass looking good. This side's not as dramatic, so I probably won't film it. I'll just show you guys the after. I'll probably hand wash it too. Just kind of give it one extra little treat. Well, guys, there she is, all washed up. I took that tire and wheel that was in the spare tire compartment, put that on the front, cleaned it up, put in the cap that was in the glove box, which I think that's probably what it's for. You see, she cleaned up really well. So the body is just absolutely insanely clean. We do have that spot up here. That's going to need some attention, but other than that, I mean, I think this is a really good base to work with. We do have some dents there. I did a little test batch just with some rubbing compound on a hand pad. I mean, there's still some life in this paint. It's mostly from the belt molding down, but maybe I'll get out here one day and just polish the bottom just to give it a little razzle dazzle. Unfortunately, we did lose the front emblem in the washing. But down this side, again, just the body is so straight. We got a little dent here. I bet we can pull that out. And the only rot on the body is right there. I mean, that's it, guys. I think this is a good candidate for at least a refresherization. The main focus is going to be to get it running and driving. I also noticed the lower control arm bushing on the inside on both sides there. I mean, it doesn't exist. The whole front end just moves back and forth. So it's going to need a bit of mechanical work before it gets any kind of cosmetic restoration. I almost want to say that he bought these wheels new, like brand new, because not a single one has curb rash. He painted it with something, and it's coming off with my wheel acid, so maybe I'll go after that a little bit so we can just get the silver back. Let's see, in this one, I mean, zero curb rash, and all 5 tires matte. I think he went and bought these tires. They're not bad, but it's not my style. Like I said, I think Style 5s would look much better. Put a set of Style 5s and BC coilovers. I think he might have some suspension on it, because that is low in the front. So we'll have to investigate that. Also, we've got headers. So this thing might be a little spicy once it's running. But we're a minute away from that. So you guys let me know in the comments. You guys like this project? You know, I foresee this being kind of a long term. This is not going to be something done in a weekend or a month. I am absolutely over the moon with it. Just love the lines. I can't stop looking at it. Just the attitude that this thing has. Yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you in the next one when we start digging in this thing. See if we get good assessment of the mechanicals and see if we can get this thing started.